Hi, how are you? So, for those of you who have been following me, I was sort of out of it for the last week or so. I had a lot of itching and a lot of, still have a little bit in my scalp, which I am also treating. I'm treating with garlic and honey. I know. Sounds horrible. Excuse me. Yeah, thanks. What I'm actually stirring up right now, if you can see, some garlic. Still cleaning my parasites out. It takes time. I mean, it takes a little bit of time for them to get there. They're not coming out like that. That's what I'm seeing. I was at the height of parasites when I was itching and burning. I told some of you before that I had the vaginal itching and the scalp itching and my arms was itching. I was like going crazy. And I knew I was taking diatomaceous earth, okay, which is again the powdery substance I was telling you about before. It's shell-like and it's like glass and it tears through the parasites and right into your intestinal tract. So I've been on that for a couple of days and concerned about my little ones. I even gave them like a little smidge. But what I take is I take a large heaping tablespoon of that 2 times a day now because I'm actually doing a parasitic cleanse. If you're trying to make sure you don't get parasites or if you're not sure, you could just take, start out with just like a tablespoon so you can see how your body reacts to it. I eat on a daily basis. As you see here, I have a drink. This consists of celery and a lot of garlic juice in here. So I have this big pitcher that I made so I can just drink it on whim. I do have some honey in here. Honey is antibacterial as well. Not too much, especially when you're doing a parasitic cleanse. But I shake this up so that all of the substance is all together. I use that. And again, I'm taking a lot of garlic. I'm adding more every day. Garlic. Garlic is very reparatory to the cells in your body. Thins out your blood as well. If you're on aspirin, stop the aspirin and take some garlic. I've mixed my garlic little pieces, pretty big piece of garlic here. You don't have to start out like this. You can start out with like say a quarter, like what I have to the side here, a quarter of the garlic. Everybody that eats meat has parasites. So if you're wondering, how do I know if I have parasites? This is my honey that I use, raw organic. So this is almost through. I have another one in there. I don't like to open it until I'm actually thoroughly through. So basically, this is basically it. I'm doing this daily, and I also have black seed oil. Again, I use Amazing Herbs black seed oil. I get my black seed oil from Whole Foods only because it's a little cheaper. Everything else I buy in my health food area, I get it from Olive May Health Food Store. And those are my boys there. They have everything. And then I go to ShopRite. Simply, ShopRite. I get my tea. I wish I could show you, but anyway, I get echinacea tea. I get honeybush tea, all for the immune system, all to kill different little bugs that may be going around. So actually, I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to drink this. I also have another concoction in the refrigerator. It consists of apples, lemon, ginger beets. I got that from my boy on Love, Peace, Vibrations. My boy Jimmy, love him. Oh my God. Just listening to him is just like so peaceful. I have a couple of the doctors that I follow, and I just want to add to. I get my information from naturopathic doctors, herbalists. One doctor in particular that I just simply love is my Dr. Joshua Axe. He is awesome. He's helped me a lot in he's a born again blood wash believer in Christ. He, also teaches that you should make sure that you have bone broth. Anytime you have any type of impairment of the body, inflammation or anything like that, you should, definitely make sure that you use some type of bone broth. He uses amazing herbs. I use that as well. So you're gonna see me, and it tastes horrible, but then it's gonna kill the parasites too. And again, it takes time, so it burns. Also, if you find that you're having even if you're not, you can take a piece of garlic. I don't know what happened, but sorry. You can take a piece of garlic. For the ladies, you can actually stick that right up in your bajunka. And it's kind of shaped like the vaginal opening, right? Look at it. That's why God was smart and is smart. He knows exactly what we need. And you can put that thing up there. And before you put it up there, cut a couple of little pieces. And just push it up enough. I don't like to put a string because I'm funny about like what types of materials, like where's the string coming from, what kind of material is it going to be toxic for my inner wall. So basically I just I just put it in there. Take your middle finger, insert it in, and you push it as far as you can with your finger, which means it's only going to get lost if you're that, loose. But I'm going to tell you one thing. After you put it in there, it's going to tighten up your skin. It has copper in it. Garlic has copper and all types of iron, magnesium, selenium as well. And if you're taking diatomaceous earth, you don't have to worry about the selenium because it's loaded and packed with selenium. All these things, I'm thinking I'm coming up on 47 next month, and I know I have to do better. Actually, to be honest, I'm at a point right now where my parasite infestation, you call it, and I guess Candida, I know it must be a combination of both, but Candida left untreated, and it goes on and on, and you just keep eating a bunch of junk, it turns into a parasitic type of thing. So basically, I know that I needed to take care of it. When, like right now, if I eat one thing that has a little bit of unrefined sugar in it, I start itching immediately. Like, that's how bad I am right now. Like, okay, I used to cook, like, just like, eat a little something and feel a little, a little woozy, like, okay. And the drunk feeling comes from the parasites, their fecal matter inside your gut, your GI tract. They're actually letting off gases. They're actually moving their bowels inside you. It's disgusting. So, I mean, the only reason why I'm really behaving now, to be honest, is because I think the Lord really did this to me, because He really wants me to lose weight, and He wants me to not just lose weight, because I've lost weight by I'll stop eating, eat real light, and then once I lose the weight, then I can go back and eat. But He wanted to change my whole mindset. Getting a little older, getting that brain fog, which, let me just tell you a little something about parasites. Parasites can lodge all the way up your spinal cord, all the way into your cerebrum cortex in your brain. And they're just like living up there and they're eating. And if you're anemic, you might want to rethink. You probably have parasites. Why can't you, you got to think about these things. Why can't that's good. I love garlic though. Let's see. Why can't you hold on to iron? Okay, if you're one that's taking a supplement, say you take 325 milligrams, that's where I used to be. If you take that much and you're still anemic, but you're a little bit above what you were, you're doing much better. That's not the answer. Taking iron for anemia is only a baby part of the answer. The big part is correcting your gut, correcting the gut, healing your gut flora, adding back good bacteria. And I'm going to tell you, if you're like me, you could, I have this apple cider vinegar as well. Okay. So, I didn't say I was perfect, but I figure we imperfect people could get together and talk about some things. Talk about what we're trying to do about getting better. Come on, body of Christ. I'm not the only one that's overweight and out of shape. Come on. We've been doing this to ourselves for years. Eating fried chicken dinners. I know I'm the first one at the table. I mean, for the last 3 years, I've been working on rotating, but I'm flowing back in and out. But now it's like, it's serious. Ooh. That one hurt. I'd rather take this. Woo. You don't have to do like this. You can do it differently. I'm just doing it like this because I'm trying something different. Now, yesterday, basically what I did was I had my baked chicken and I cut it up on top of my baked chicken, mixed it in there, and I didn't hardly taste it. Today, I'm doing it like this because I just taking it by itself does something totally different. But you can do whatever, however, how it makes you feel. But I tell you one thing, I have no itching and no problems when I don't eat sugar. But I tell you one thing, if I eat one piece of bread, can't do it. Can't have sugar, you can't have bread. Nope. And you know what? That good taste might be wonderful, but when you start itching so bad that you can't stop and you're up all night and it's burning and it's itching and it's like so miserable, you would stop. That's where I'm at this point. That's where I am. Very serious infestation. As long as I don't eat sugar or bread, I'm good. And that actually pisses me off a little bit. But it is what it is. I've done it to myself. So it's been, I can't even say a week because I keep trying different things out. I'm going to tell you what I did today. This bread had gluten in it. I figured, woo! It burns, man. Woo! Ooh. I like doing this with onions, raw onions. And then I eat cayenne pepper on a daily basis. Boy. Anyway, the bread and meat, it's like, because like for days I've been doing vegetables and fruit and herbs heavily. Like one piece of meat out of the day I'm getting, right? And sometimes I may not have meat, especially if I have an avocado or something like that. I make the avocado my meat. But because I'm clearing it out and it's still a real big issue with the parasites and the candida fungus and stuff that cancer's made of. Fungus. Soon as I eat something, it's like, it's noticeable to me in my GI tract immediately. Like I feel it. It's crazy. I know exactly. Like before, I could eat something and I don't feel it. I don't know, because I'm just dead to whatever, because you're eating all these bad toxins and da. But as you start to eat really, really well, and you're eating clear, raw, organic foods, maybe you can't get it organic, but you're eating like clear foods that's just coming through you and starting to balance you out. I'm telling you, everything you eat, you're going to feel it. Just change little by little. Me, kind of, no, I was changing anyway, but I'm saying I was forced into this very strict thing because of the issue I had immediately. I had to really, and when you have parasites, some of the symptoms, it's not just itching. You may not feel itching for like months, years, right? But if you're like really sluggish and really tired all the time, and you just become forgetful. Just because you're getting old, it doesn't mean you're supposed to become forgetful. It's like sort of like this like fog. It's like I daydream. I'm a writer, I'm a poet, but it's not like that. It's like you're holding your keys in your hand and you're like, where are my keys? You've heard people do that, right? That's not about I just forgot. Sometimes it can be that you have so much on your mind, but for the most part, it's basically about how you are eating, and the foods that you're eating is causing an overgrowth of candida, fungi, parasites, and your eye vision can start to get dull just from a parasite overgrowth. We do need parasites, small amounts of parasites to clean certain things, but then they're supposed to be washed out. Candida we're supposed to have. That's why, sometimes people will say we have cancer in our bodies. We do, small amounts, because it's there. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna do another little episode like this in about 4 or 5 hours. Just like you would take the doctor's medicine. You just gotta get aggressive about, and like right now for me, yes, it is about my weight too. But first, it's about me getting the enzymes in, which means I'm not going to get any enzymes in. You're not going to get any enzymes or minerals or vitamins. You can supplement all you want, baby. It's not going to work if your GI tract is stuffed with a bunch of rotten food that's sitting there that hasn't been cleansed out, and a bunch of parasites that's eating up. They're sharing your minerals with you. I know. Soon as I went on this parasite cleanse. Now, I'm probably I'm still in a very, very dim way, right? But compared to where I was a week ago, I feel great. But I'm going to say this. I can't even tell. I know how sick I am. And I say sick because I don't say sickness in the way that like that type sick. But you can be walking around and sick with like disease and, you know, and not even know it. Well, I only know because of the debilitating things. Like, I couldn't go to work like this, you know, so I had to clean that up. Thank God, you know. And my challenge is going to be when I go out there, because the foods are not here. I buy what I need to heal. And whatever I need to heal, that's what I give to my kids. So I'm thinking down the line, they're going to suffer from the same thing. So they drink the same juice. I have another concoction. I want to show you how pretty this juice looks. This juice right here, this is my, I'm going to have this right after I have this one. So I'll just leave it out. So I have these two juices. And this tastes like Kool-Aid. I put honey in this. This is beets, lemon, ginger, and apple. Beets, lemon, ginger, apple, and carrot. I said beets, lemon, ginger, apple, carrot. It's the 5 vegetables. Yes, Jimmy. Jimmy from Love, Peace, and Vibrations. Go check him out. He's excellent. He has a wonderful, wonderful video on Parasite Cleanse. And why did I say that? Okay, so basically what I'm doing now, you know, is working on me. And I should have brought my black seed oil out so that you could actually see what the bottle looked like. I don't want to leave you sitting here. Actually, I could stop the video and go get it so you can see it, because that's also a part of my Parasite Cleanse. So I'm using garlic, diatomaceous earth, and I keep mine in a container like this. Keep it in a container like that. But I have the bigger one in my bedroom. So the one that's in my bedroom is much larger. So you can come with me on this journey. I'll be talking to you and letting you see how the weight loss will go. I mean, to me, right now, it just, I know you might say, wow, you know, it should be a big, it's just not that's not the big deal for me right now. The big deal for me right now is eating as healthy as I can. And let me not say that, because that's sometimes a cop-out. Not as healthy as I can. Eating as healthy as I need to. Nope, that's the wrong words as well. Eating the way God designed for me to eat. I feel better with that. So, if you're sitting watching this video, come join me. You know, start out small. Have some apple cider vinegar. What I usually do is I take 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and I put 1 heaping tablespoon of diatomaceous earth. I start my day out with that. That's my water. That's my first drink. That has, diatomaceous earth has like 30 trace minerals in it. It has silica. Silica is good for binding skin together, repairing cells. Ooh, garlic went in the wrong spot. Woo! If you've never gone on a cleanse before, oh, the garlic went back there. Just, you know, take it easy. If you're wondering, like, can I do this before this happens to me? Yeah, try to do that before, you know. But you gotta change your diet too. Doesn't matter if you're skinny. My daughter, God bless her heart, she is, I think she was quite filled with parasites or mold or some type of fungi, because she had celiac disease where she couldn't hold anything in her stomach. So I changed her diet. She's 19 and she eats what I buy, and sometimes she goes out and she'll eat. But I started her on just natural stuff. Main thing was bentonite clay that removes heavy toxins from your body. You know, just take your time with it. See where you are. If you're experiencing a lot of itching and a lot of, stiffness or whatever, if you're going through brain fog, you might want to. I did start with a parasite cleanse. I started with that first, and get a lot of sleep. Getting sleep is important after you're detoxing, after your day of work. I take a little container with me. I don't want to keep leaving, but it looks something like this, but it's just smaller. It's very small, and then I take a bottle of water, and I just leave my black seed oil at home. But I mean, it's doable. If I can do it, anybody can do it. You can cleanse, out if you already, on a healthy regimen of eating, then that's it. I'm definitely gonna have my honey out of here. It's the most fun part. Can't overdo it with the honey, but you won't. I'm gonna tell you something about honey. There was a study done on Manuka honey. They said that this is what the Jamaicans cook with. Jesus. I might have to come back. Woo! Jesus. Right back over here. Ooh, that garlic is strong. I think I'm gonna eat that with chicken again. I think I'll take that with my chicken. If you have any suggestions, by all means. But okay, I can't remember what I was saying. I'm sure you do. When I see the video, I'll remember. But basically, take it easy, when you start with cleanse, because what will happen is, like, you've got toxins in your body from the most physically fit person. I mean, I've been studying this for about 3 or 4 years now. Anybody who lives in the earth, because there's so many toxins in the air, the water. I don't even drink just barely from the bare faucet for the most part. And I don't have what do you call one of those water purifiers. So what I do, I did have one, but I'm like, I'm spending all this money on these herbs. I have activated charcoal. What I do is I take turns. I'll either bust open a cap of activated charcoal. I put it in a pitcher that's this big. Put it in at the bottom. I might put 1 or 2 capsules. And I fill it up with water. Same thing that they use to filter pool water. And it's the same thing that if you have any types of poisons. If you were food poisoning, they would give you activated charcoal at the hospital. Those are the things I keep here. Also, if you say, okay, I don't want to do activated charcoal now. I want to do something different. That's another thing. Before I forget, if you're using diatomaceous earth and you're starting out for the first time, you may have some reactions. Give yourself a chance. Take a teaspoon, even a half a teaspoon first. You might want to do. You can start at a quarter of a teaspoon. I would advise that you take the capsules. I go to Olive May health food stores right on the corner of Main Street and Martin Luther King was that street or something like that. So I go to Olive May health food stores right across from Walgreens in East Orange. I go up there because I know I'm going to get quality health foods. And I send my friends there because I know you're going to be able to get exactly what you need there. You can go to Whole Foods too, but what I'm finding is that at Whole Foods, I don't always get, they don't have diatomaceous earth there, for one. But I can go there and get my black seed oil for cheaper. Now, Olive May has black seed oil as well. Theirs is a little bit more expensive. So, I'm always looking for ways to watch my dollar. So, but everything else, your honey. Honey's a little cheaper at Whole Foods. So as I was saying about in regards to the parasitic cleanse, if you want to just go for it, listening to what I'm telling you, everybody has parasites. Anybody that's on the face of, you can breathe in a parasite. That's how bad it can be. Yeah, you can get parasites from shaking someone's hand. I'm telling you, fungus can be. Sometimes I have fungus in between my fingers. Yep, you can get like that. I have an outbreak. You can get parasite fungus in your nails, fungus between your fingers, toes, all those types of things. You can hug someone and get a parasite. You can get, if they're having an outbreak at that time, you can get it. It's that simple. That's why I've been really, really, really careful around here as I've been cleansing and washing myself, making sure that my kids, have also the diatomaceous earth as well, and washing things down really well. But when I'm washing things down from fungus, I use vinegar because vinegar kills fungi. So those of you who know me, I'm a bleach queen. Bleach is so toxic, and I've done a study on it. It's pretty toxic, so it's not something that I'm going to be getting out of that using the white vinegar and baking soda. It really cleans things really, really well. So start small. You can start with, if you've never used apple cider vinegar, you might want to try apple cider vinegar every morning, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in your water. Start with that. That's going to be, if you've never done that before, that's going to be revitalizing. That's going to be very, very different. You're going to feel good from doing something like just that. Starting with that and having that 3 times a day, a tablespoon of it 3 times a day. And if you go to work like I do, most Americans have to go to work, you can take one with you. Take a bottle of water with you, and that way you get minerals all day. If you find yourself being anxious or uncertain and just like cranky or barking, or like what do we think, taking some magnesium. I was taking magnesium supplements, iron supplements too. But again, remember, with a parasite, infestation and candida overgrowth, you're not going to benefit from them like you could. Yeah, you'll get some of it, but they're going to get some of it too. And chances are they're eating it up. And the absorption, it's all about absorption.
The tablet slipped out of my hands and it fell in the back of the bag.
It's all about absorption. Now I wish I knew how to edit. Oh, okay. Anyway, that's fine. I told you not to use it that way. Go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom. Go ahead.
Daddy.
Go ahead to the bathroom and don't open your mouth. Oh, boy. All right, I guess I'm gonna have to do this later. All right, so I'll come back and I'll finish this up later. So listen, this has been Poetic Prophetess Kimberly Wright. Thank you for listening. Hi. Again, I'm back. This has been Kimberly Wright, Poetic Prophetess. Hope that I've made you think about doing a parasite cleanse. Enjoy. Go take the day. God bless you. In Jesus' name.